All right, we got another great sequence for you in dealing with an edged weapon. In the last one, we used the cross punch position. When we were winding up, we were pulling to the chamber, okay? And we were also using the stacked hands when we went in for the figure four. This time, instead of going for a figure four, we're going to use a single, an arm drag, and then go into another single position, which is an arm bar, and then we'll strip the weapon from there. All right, we're going to go left this time, so you already know what's going on with the block and the winding up, okay? But that way you can see the arm drag and the arm bar that follows. Senior, can I get you? All right, so we're going to go from the same idea that he's hooking in here, but we're going to take this arm out of the way for a second so you guys can better see what's going on, okay? So again, we're here. He would have me by the neck as he comes in. Just remember, get that pike when you're going in for that cross punch position, okay? Boom. So when I'm here, I'm coming right back into the same position that I had before, okay? Knee shot, soften him up, put my shoulder on top of his shoulder. This is a good time to look at a transition. I can take him to an arm drag, all right? Slip this arm up. Now I have an arm bar, okay? Now I can take him all the way down, all right? And base the arm out, and I have the knife. So we'll show you that a little bit cleaner here in just a second. So what would I do? I'd break the arm, okay? So when I break the arm, we'll talk more about how to take the knife out in just a second, okay? But I would break the arm before I took the knife out. Okay, so once you've got this position, tell you what, let's go this way for a second. So once I'm in this position and I get my knee strikes, they can just be to his knees. You notice I'm getting my shoulder on top of his shoulder. Here's my single. I drive this one down. I guess you could almost look at it as a double. And I kick my leg back to arm drag. Now I'm going to work the arm bar. So we'll stand up here for a second. So my arm bar, I have to apply pressure just above the tip of his elbow in this little soft pocket. But it's got to be in the direction that his hand is pointed. So like this, okay? So his knife is a good indicator of the direction. If his arm was like that, I need to be like this. His arm's like that, I need to be like this. So we want to make sure that we're applying our pressure in line with how the arm would show up. That gives us maximum efficiency. So I'm going to have him over. When I get here and I'm in this position, there's a couple ways to break it. One, I can drive him down on the ground and break it with my legs. Number two, I can get in here, and as soon as I see his hand plant, I let off just a second, and then I slam it, okay? When I slam this down, I pull up here, okay? I can't do both because it'll hurt him, all right? So we're here, I drive him to there, boom, bam, all right? Now, once I'm in that position, the way you strip, is my hand comes back and I'm going to go on this part of the knife. You can see there's a little bit of the handle showing, and I just work it out of his hand like that, okay? So that's one way to get the knife. Let me give him the knife back, okay? Another way is if you feel it and there's not much sticking out here, you can go to the handle and work it out that way, all right? So a couple options. As far as breaking it on the ground, now, once I have him here, I can break this right here. Okay, so let me back you up a little bit so you can see that better. Once I break him down on the ground, go ahead and lay down. Once I break him all the way down, right here I can break it. And then again, I come in behind the knife and I strip out of the fingers. Please help us continue to bring you some great videos by subscribing to our channel and sharing our videos.